Hi everyone. Today is not a gardening video. This is a difficult video to post, but I haven't posted any videos in a few weeks and I didn't really know how to move forward. It felt wrong to just simply post another gardening video update and show you what the greenhouse is doing, when in actuality we're dealing with some pretty significant things in our home. So instead I decided to just post this video, and this will not be the norm. This isn't gonna turn into a different type of channel. It'll still be a gardening channel. It just felt wrong to continue on as if nothing had changed when in fact everything had changed. So on December 30th of 2021, my mother-in-law, Ian's mom, passed away suddenly and unexpectedly. It was not COVID related. She wasn't in an accident. It was a medical event, and we don't have a whole lot of information from the hospital. We have a general cause, but there were some things that we have questions about, and so I can't really provide specifics, and honestly I wouldn't even if I could, out of respect for everybody. But we're navigating that. She died 2 days before the new year. She died 3 days after we saw them for Christmas, 1 day before my birthday. I mean, she was here and then she was gone. So it feels disrespectful for me to post a gardening video and be like, hey, here's how the Doug fir is doing in its new spot, or here's how the greenhouse fared in the wind, without acknowledging what we're going through and what's currently happening in our life. And we're trying to navigate that, and we're trying to navigate that while being in the middle of our first IVF cycle, which I don't think there's a really accurate way to describe going through two giant things that are life-altering things that are polar opposites. One is just absolute devastation of losing the person who brought you into this world, who made you who you are, who gave you everything, and then the other side is trying to have a baby. That's just a lot to navigate all at once. And it literally is all at once. The day that my mother-in-law passed, we had dinner plans with friends that evening, and I was texting them. I was, writing a text to let them know we wouldn't make it for obvious reasons. And while I'm writing the text, letting them know that Ian's mom had passed away, I got a call from our infertility clinic telling us the time of our next appointment. And that is just really surreal. It's, and we had the discussion of delaying our IVF and that kind of stuff. And the truth of the matter is we decided not to, because we'll be processing this loss for years. I mean, it's not something like, oh, if you give us an extra 2 months, we'll be right as rain. I mean, the whole family will be processing this loss for years, for a lifetime in some ways. So we decided to go ahead with IVF that we are already in the middle of, because delaying it a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months isn't going to change the emotional aspect of what we're dealing with. On top of that, we are also navigating offering support to family as they go through this, as his dad learns to move forward in life without the person he's been with for nearly 50 years. We were together 47 years. So while we're offering that support and going over to help with, just everyday logistics, things that you never think about that your spouse does or helped out with, while we're doing that, we're navigating a pandemic. And if we get COVID, our IVF cycle could be canceled because we specifically chose a small clinic with one doctor because I wanted that personal touch. But what that means is they can't take risks. If the doctor is out with COVID, then no patient gets to do their IVF cycle. So we're navigating both of these things through a global pandemic that is making it a lot trickier. So that is what's happening in our home. I will post videos. I have some and acre oddities updates. We had a windstorm and our fence blew over while my husband was away giving his dad some support. So we have plenty of updates and things like that, but I wanted to acknowledge what we're dealing with and what's going on in our life. I didn't feel it was respectful of all that my mother-in-law was and all that we're going through to just ignore it and post a "hi guys, everybody's happy" kind of video when that's just not where we're at right now. So for anyone who's new, this is not a typical video. This is not this channel. This channel is gardening and home updates and things like that, and usually pretty upbeat and cheerful. It's just not an upbeat and cheerful time right now. So I just wanted to give you an update. I will aim to post more videos. Just be patient, please, while we navigate this very unexpected and tremendous loss in our family. So if you have a loved one that you've been thinking about calling or visiting and you have put it off until next week because you're busy or anything like that, I recommend you reach out today, because there's no guarantee of tomorrow, and we are so grateful that we went out for Christmas, that we had seen her just 3 days before, that we had had those memories made right up until the very end. That was meaningful for us. So life goes on, and so shall we. And I will post a gardening video next time, but this time I just wanted to acknowledge what we're going through. So until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye.